Hi friends, it's Liz here. Welcome back and thank you for joining me. So today we are going to be decorating a page and making page 3 in the ideas reference journal that we're putting together. I will have the first video linked below, and then I'm also going to start a playlist because I'm planning on showing you step by step how we put this ideas reference journal together. If you don't know what those are, it's basically a journal that we use to keep ideas of different ways to decorate or embellish pages in case we wanted to be reminded of something we might want to do in a journal in future projects. So I'm going to be doing this step by step with all of you, showing you every page. In this one, I'm decorating one of the pages that we did in the first video. If you have not seen that video, I will link it below. As I said, I'm going to try and put a whole playlist together so that we can all finish this ideas reference journal together. Maybe it will inspire you. So in order to make it easier for you to follow, if you wanted to use the same items I am using, these are going to be base pages that I'm putting together. I wanted it to be very neutral so that I could add anything else I wanted to afterwards. And so I will be using printables from Making and Creating and, using a lot of their products. So I will have links and discount codes in the video description. So for this particular page, which we did last video, I'm just decorating this side of it because I thought I just wanted to add a little something to it. I put a couple pieces together in case you wanted to just see how I quickly, decorate one of the pages. But the idea behind these is that we are going to have a fully finished ideas reference journal. You can make one exactly like the one I'm making, or just join me as you craft and create, and we will be chatting as I am doing this. So I hope you are all doing well, my friends. I have just heard that we are going to be having rotating mail strikes now. If you have not been following my videos, I've been mentioning how our postal services went on strike a few weeks ago. I am in Canada, so that's what I'm referring to. And that just meant that our, mail stopped being sent and being received. So it's been a little sad because, we all want a little mail and we all want to send mail. But at this point, it's just using couriers. So I hope that it's resolved, that it, helps everyone out that needs the help with it. But at this point, we've just heard that they will have rotating strikes, which means not all the post offices are going to be working at the same time, and not all mail is going to be delivered every week. So, I guess it's a way that they are getting started with this, and we'll see how it goes. Here I was trying to decide how I wanted to decorate this little see-through pocket that I showed you last time. But I think I'm just going to add the flowers to it. I can't quite decide if I wanted to do a little bit of lace or the flowers, but I think I'm going with the flowers. If I have links to some supplies, I will link them below. I will be showing you some of my favorite things that I use. For example, this tacky glue is my go-to. Whenever I'm not using a glue stick, this is what I use. And I do have a link to, I should say, affiliate links below. Thank you so much for clicking on those. It really helps the channel. It doesn't cost you anything extra. And that's where I try and leave any links that I have for something that you have seen or that you may have asked about. So back to this little page here. I'm not really sure how many pages I will be making, but I'm really enjoying the process, you guys. This is something I can do. I can't fully finish a journal all at once. I have not really been making bound journals, or I should say stitch journals, in a long time. I've been making a lot of quick one-page projects or just things that you can prepare to send in the mail and that sort of thing. So you can see what this looks like. I'm liking how it's turning out. I think I may need to decorate this page a little bit more. I'll think on that. But I'm trying to prepare ahead to gather the things that I want to use so I can show you, how we are going to be putting this one together. So this is page 3 that I'm now going to be working on. And I just marked where my little holes are supposed to go. In case you didn't know, this is going to be a ring bound journal. I've not made the cover yet, so I'm just doing the pages because that's what I want to do. And I decided that I'm just going to be working on things that are inspiring me at that moment, or that I feel that I can put together depending on how I am feeling. And like I said, if you wanted to see how I started the pages, I will have that video linked below. So here I'm going to be adding one of these flip out pocket pages, which I really love to make. They're super easy to make. And I will put on the screen what paper I am using, again, from Making and Creating. And this one's super easy to make, you guys. You fold it in a couple different places, and then you've got yourself a fold out pocket for, any type of project that you're working on. So I'm just going to show you again. I just did 2 folds here. These will be pockets. And now I'm just going to fold over a little bit, leaving kind of like a little, I would say it's like a 1/2 inch from one end, so it doesn't fully meet on the other. And you'll see what I mean once it's finished. So I hope you are all doing well, my friends. I've been enjoying, starting these projects. I think they're very doable. And I hope that you are joining me. Let me know if you are. And if you're just watching the videos just to have someone in the room, let me know as well, because I find that many of us do that. And it's kind of great to know that, sometimes when we want to craft, we just want to have a voice in the room that kind of understands what we're doing and also enjoys crafting along with us. What did they call that when we were kids? Is it parallel playing, that kind of thing, where we're sort of in the same space doing something but not necessarily interacting? I think that's what it's called. Anyways, I know so many of you do this, and I really enjoy that as well. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just showing you, I'm making sure that where I glue this flip out pocket, it does not come in the way of where I'm going to be punching my holes. And then I was trying to decide if I wanted to glue this on 2 sides or if I want to glue it on 3 sides to make an additional pocket. So I think I decided I'm doing 3 sections where I glue, and that's going to make a top pocket that I load in the back as well. So just from this fold alone and the way that I'm gluing this down, I'm going to have 3 pockets. And as I mentioned, the front one here doesn't quite meet the edge of that page, just to show that there is an opening. And now I'm just going to find something to stick inside the pockets, just to remember that I have pockets. This is my special organization system. I love to repurpose envelopes and any boxes that I get, and these happen to fit, business envelopes very easily. So I keep a lot of my ephemera that I haven't fully finished cutting up, but it's in the process. Labels and anything else I've kind of labeled in a certain way, and I really like this system, you guys. It works for me, particularly for the items with making and creating, and it just keeps me organized that way. And it's so easy to just fill the envelope and then see if I have so many things that I need to refill in there. So that is the 2 pockets, and then we have the one in the back. So I will definitely come back and decorate this page, maybe add a nice decorative tag to the back here or a journaling card. We'll see how that goes. And moving on to the next side. So this one, I want to do one of those. I think it's got 3 or 4 pockets with 1 fold. So I am using a page from one of my own printables here because I really like the color. And I wanted it to have, just a little bit of a design, not too much. These are supposed to be envelopes that you fold in a certain way, and then it kind of makes a really easy vintage style envelope. But I'm just going to use it here to make this, I think it's a 3 pocket fold with 1 page. I also have a few videos that I will link below where I show you, I think one of them has 6 different ways to make pockets with 1 sheet of paper. I love those types of projects because they're easy to do. You can do some, mask making if you have a bit of time and you want to make a bunch of pockets for different projects. So I will link that video below. I think I have a couple, as I mentioned. And I have not been doing 1-page wonder projects in a little bit. I just have not been feeling like I wanted to pull out anything for that kind of project. But I have like over 80 videos, you guys, if you wanted to see any of those in that playlist. So here I'm just showing you how I am folding this page together to make this. I think it's a triple pocket. I keep forgetting because the way I always glue something on, I try to add an additional pocket in the back. But you can just see how I'm folding this page here to show that we have different sections with different pockets, and it's just really easy to put together. So this is one of my favorite multi-pocket pages that you can make with 1 sheet of 8.5 by 11 paper. Loving how it's coming together, and I can't wait to show you the other pages that we will be working on. Leave a comment below. Let me know if you're following this series of videos. I think it's maybe the first one that I've started this year, and it doesn't matter, I guess, when you start it. I'm just starting it now. I am thinking that I might also start a Christmas one soon, because I just love decorating for Christmas, especially my journals. And I think if I make one with just like Christmas themed paper, it would just look so lovely and inspire me for next year as well. So I'm going to pull out all my Christmas journals and see what I've done with them so far, and then maybe we'll start one of those after this one, or maybe I'll do it in combination. Let me know if you are interested in starting a Christmas themed one, or if you want to kind of do separate videos for that. So we'll see what inspires me. If you've not seen my last couple videos, I've shared a few journal with me videos. I'm starting to do that as well. I think the fact that I am telling myself I can just journal whatever I want to journal, or use it as a glue book, or use it as a scrapbook. I'm finding so much freedom with this new journal that I'm working on. I will link those videos below in case you haven't seen them. And of course, when you get some new goodies, it's always inspiring to add to those. I think I'm going to start maybe doing some more of my thrifting days out there, where I gather some more goodies that are kind of vintage that I find that are great for journals. So I might be showing you some of those as well. Let me know if you are interested in that. And the last haul videos that I shared as well, I don't know if you're like me, but I just love watching haul videos because I feel like they're kind of like window shopping for me. So I love to do that as well. Anyways, I'll have some of those videos linked below. Okay, so you see how we've got these different pockets on this side, and how it's coming together. So now this is the 3rd page that we have basically finished so far. I'll come back and decorate this one in the next video, and then show you the next page, or maybe 2 that we will be working on. I'm trying to keep my videos under 20 minutes, you guys. I always have been doing that. So I hope that you like this. Let me know. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to leave a comment. If you haven't subscribed, I would appreciate that. And I will see you very soon with some more projects. Don't forget to check the links, and I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for stopping by.